Hi, everyone. It is me, Sailor Earth, Ernest here, or Ernest P. Worrell here. And today, I'm going to make a film talking about why I chose to be Sailor Earth. Well, I didn't choose to be Sailor Earth. I didn't pick myself to be Sailor Earth. I was called to be Sailor Earth. But the thing is, why I was chosen to be Sailor Earth. Now, first off, if you go on Euro and put in Sailor Earth, yeah, you're going to see Sundrius or Sundre or mini Sailor Earths. And a lot of them are going to look like and behave unlike. Now, a lot of them are going to be women due to a lot of folks, wanting to follow that oversight that only girls or women can be sailor fighters or sailor keepers or alderling fighters, whatever you want to call them. Now, some folks out there might understand why did I become Sailor Earth. Well, I was the last to be awakened. Yes, long after all the elders and the inner sailor fighters were awakened, I was the last to be awakened somewhere in 2008 YL. So, yeah. And the things that I kind of did as Sailor Earth would be near to what Mina did as Sailor V. Now, even though there are sundry Sailor Earths out there, I'm the only Sailor Earth that's a man. And I know that's a big deal and all. I know, and some folks were open-minded to me being Sailor Earth. But why was there a need for a Sailor Earth? Because was not a Sailor Earth. And a lot of folks are going to say that there is no Sailor Earth due to the grounds that Tuxedo Mask, Evening Wear Hide, Darien, who is the Alderling of the Earth, who takes the stead of Sailor Earth. Now, that might be true, but my set to be Sailor Earth happened. And I know that a lot of folks out there, would think that it was just luck that I got chosen to be Sailor Earth. There were some folks on Daily Motion or Daily Work, I guess, or Daily Walking or whatever, that would have it out to be it was some, luck thing. Like names of made-up selves that were played by show players and stand-ups and just spin the can and just happened to land on Jim Varney, Ernest P. Worrell. Well, no, I was chosen to be Sailor Earth, so was it not of some luck or something, and there was a need for it, and a lot of folks were open-minded to me being Sailor Earth. Some of them are not even around on Euro anymore. The first one who liked the thought of me being Sailor Earth was Michael Willagi 86, which we did talk in the past, many times in the past. And then his reckoning track was shifted. And then he shot his fairway down and left. I don't know what's going on. Then there was Megan Pussmacher, if I'm saying her kid name right or not. I don't know. And she liked Ernest as Sailor Earth too. Even former folks like Nick 2121, which is no longer around either. And Catalina Chase, when she was around, she did like me being Sailor Earth too. So I did have a lot of folks who were open-minded to me being Sailor Earth. But there were some out there who did not like me being Sailor Earth. Well, it is what it is. Now, a lot of folks will say, well, don't you have any likenesses or drawings? I have some drawings of me as Sailor Earth, or what I look like when I shapeshift. One of these days, I could show them to you. They're the only, I could show them to you one day what I look like when I'm shapeshift, And I know And I know some folks are going to say, well, don't you know there was someone on Euro like many years ago, or Sundre years ago, that took the song Nickelback, This Is How You Think of Me, and then started having all the Sailor Earth drawings that he or she could seek? Or didn't you feel left out that they didn't put you in it? Yeah, I kind of felt left out that I wasn't, on there. But it is to be known that unless you put in Ernest as Sailor Earth, or Ernest P. Worrell as Sailor Earth, then most likely I will show up. But then again, I'm not as well known as all the other Sailor Earths out there. And also someone else out there, codenamed Sailor Earth or hidden name Sailor Earth. Or I guess we'll call her Mikal, or if that's her first name or not, I don't know. She put it this way. There are many worlds or sundry worlds, and each world has a Sailor Earth. And I just happen to be the Sailor Earth of this world. And so she was also open-minded to me being Sailor Earth as well. So, yeah. Am I, do I, and a lot of folks will say, well, if you're Sailor Earth, then why did it take so long for you to awaken? Why were you the last sailor fighter, at least the last inner sailor fighter to awaken, after all the inners and all the outers have awakened? I do not know. I don't know. I just know that I was the last to get my thoughts of my past, as Aldeling Earth, And I don't know why it took so long for me to awaken, and why it didn't happen until about 2008 YL is when it fully happened. But I didn't get to Dawnland until early 2009 YL to meet up with my fellow sailor fighters, So anyway, it is what it is, I'm Sailor Earth, Ernest P. Worrell, the one. I'm not going to say I'm the true Sailor Earth, because there are many or sundry other Sailor Earths out there. But I'm the only Sailor Earth to be a Mando, so I can put that out there. So tell me what you think about me as Sailor Earth, and why I chose to be Sailor Earth, and why I'm Sailor Earth. That should be the name of this film. And I'll see you later. You know what I mean?